Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty, the time has come for us to continue our glorious quest. This time with the requested mod in store. So I'm gonna warn you, still a little bit stuffy, although I am feeling basically 80%. Much better than the previous episodes, like 40%. Right now my symptoms are super clogged up in the nose, and also I can't hear out of my left ear. But that's fine. I will take that over constant throat pain. So you know what? It's totally fine. So we're gonna jump immediately in to a very special set of receptions. Although, I'm gonna warn you, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to do my usual cheesed voice this entire episode, but I'm gonna try. Oh, cheesed! What are you doing? I'm writing a book. An autobiography, I should say. Autobiography? Yeah, that's how I want to remember my experience. Oh, sounds good. What, do you think would happen if you put the book in an invitation? Roland is as imaginative as ever. What do you say we try? Are you serious? Now that you've come up with this whimsical idea, why not have a try? Cheese puts his autobiography into the invitation. The library begins to shake. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? That was fast. I don't know. We should probably give... we should probably give a different voice. You know what? We're gonna go simple. Commission is done. It would be nice if I could talk to Callie about what happened. Huh? What is this? It looks like an invitation. The library. Book of Cheesed Daniel. If Daniel means me, what does cheesed mean? It seems like a worthwhile place to go. Whoa! Wow, that caught me off guard big time. I have the best voice. I have this, oh, it's so stupid.
Boss, I'm back. I want to drink your coffee.
Okay. Instant again.
That's right. The bittersweet kind. What's this, boss?
It looks like an invitation. I'm going to look into it. This time I will go with your seniors. You should give me good care of the office.
Take this, boss. This is my mother's necklace. You can take it as if I'm going.
Okay. Is this a library? It looks like nobody's here. Let me go a little further in. You're just able to walk in? Isn't there a door and people? Excuse me, is anyone there? Oh god, what was Malkin's voice? Oh, you're putting me on the spot with this one.
I'm coming. What's the matter, Cheese? What can I do for you? It's a little close to different, but that was kind of always the case.
Elijah?
Huh? Why'd you suddenly call me that name? Anyway, you're wearing a different outfit today. Are you playing some kind of game?
Yes, I changed my clothes today, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to visit them. See you.
This dress is really good, so I can go back? Bye.
Excuse me, is anyone there? What's the matter, Cheesed? You've had a change of clothes today, and if I may say so, it looks really good. Is Gabriel? It means here. Oh, nothing. I just wanted to show you my new clothes. I won't bother you with the rest.
Jeez, that's a beautiful dress. But you've invited me to your floor for coffee a few times recently, and I really can't do it this time. Sorry, Cheese.
Michelle. Yeah, it's okay if you don't want coffee. I will go now. Is anybody there? Cheese. That's a nice dress you're wearing. Drink that? Giovanni. Well, then I'll take it respectfully. You serious? What's the matter? Isn't it normal to have a drink with your friend? You don't only drink coffee? Oh my god, you woke up my wine. Or am I still dreaming? Although coffee is definitely hang on. Although coffee is definitely in my favor here, but occasionally try beer and black tea. These drinks are okay. It's a little bit too much information. Dang, I need some more drink. Uh-oh, he is literally going through everyone. Excuse me, is there anyone?
Jeez, even if you changed your clothes, I wouldn't go for coffee.
Are you Lisa?
Huh? Why do you suddenly call me that? By the way, you look weird in your new clothes.
It's really Lisa. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just joking. I won't bother you.
Do you get drunk after drinking too much coffee?
Excuse me, is anyone there? Here, wait, hang on, wait. It sounds like she's far away. Wait a minute, I have an idea. If it's an invitation for me to go upstairs for coffee, stop yelling at me. You want me to chop you into coffee beans? The sound is... I can't believe Callie is here. Just what the heck is this place? If she was a real Callie, I'd get killed going in there now. I think I'll just go up there and come back later. Excuse me, is anyone there? Coming, Cheese. Wait, aren't you behind me? What was that voice outside? What was that voice outside the door? Maybe my book was invited to me? Hello. Hello, Cheese. Hi, Daniel. Would you like a cup of coffee first? That would be great. Have you figured out what's going on? What, can't we talk? Or no, what? Can't we talk over coffee? Yeah. That is to say, you are me on this world who joined and died in the Institute, and after many experiences, you became the patron librarian of social sciences floor in the library. That's right. The name Cheese was also changed from Lobotomy Corporation. So, is this library the end of Carmen's vision? To be exact, it is a library which once again collects and emits the seeds of light. I'm so happy for you that Carmen on this world's wishes have been granted. Now, come to talk about you, Daniel. That's a long story. Oh, God. The turning point for... The turning point for me is the same to you. The kidnapping. The difference was that my family did not allow me to join the Institute, but in exchange I could choose my own path in life. That's when Purple Tears came to me and told me that I can do my part by being a fixer to protect them. With the power and relationship of the family, I was operated on many good surgery easily that ordinary fixer could not reach. With the suggestion of purple tears, I began to learn the fighting skills of the sickle. However, unlike another fixer who used a sickle, my sickle was light and could be waved with one hand. The old hag was easy. She's just gonna teach him the same skills she taught that blue idiot. I soon became a grade 1 fixer, founded my own coffee office, and integrated into the circle of fixers by relying on social skills, as well as many famous fixers. After that, I went to the suburb to find Carmen's Institute. After finding it, I wanted to observe it from a distance, but I was caught by Callie on the spot. I was going to run, but Callie was like she had infinite speed, and I was quickly overtaken. She was also carrying a strange weapon that looked like it was straight out of Soul Calibur. She did not recognize me. It seems that the stronger she did not cure her face blindness. I told her so, and then sure enough I was beaten violently. Until I said I was the rich young master she had kidnapped, she did not recognize. I talked with her for a while. From me to the current situation of the Institute, I knew that the research was in a bottleneck. All she can do was protecting the Institute. I decided to help her. Since then, although I didn't join in, I was also helping them. In addition, I received the entrustment, which need to go to suburb. I can help them and upgrade myself at the same. Callie has been endowed with color, red, and I have been endowed with color, indigo, by constant entrustment. I specifically name myself Indigo Mountain. First, it is very similar to the name of a coffee I like. Second, I can improve the team's strength after I apply social skills to combat. This kind of life until that day comes. When my family in A-Corp told me that someone reported the Institute to the head, it was too late. By the time I got to the Institute, everything was over. I didn't see a living person or even Callie's body. Strangely, according to my family, the arbiter who went to the Institute did not return. How would they know that? Out of all the things to pick out, how would they know that? Like, the head is practically untrackable, I thought. Soon after, Benjamin, one of the members of the Institute, found me and told me that he and Ayan had survived at the sacrifice of Kale. And that the war was about to begin. Then the Smoke War officially started and the Lobotomy Corporation officially rose. I was invited to be the minister of the Welfare Department. I didn't choose to be the minister. I chose to protect the El Nest as a fixer. Later, with the light eruption, the city experienced White Night and Black Day. Then something called distortion appeared, and then here I am. It's strange to be called a clothes-change cheese by fellow researchers. Wait. Okay. That is to say, there has been distortion in your side, but there's no rumor related to the library? Yes, excuse me, your name is Roland. The former Charles Office Grade 1 fixer, now Black Fixer Black Silence? What? How did you know? That means... That's right. In my world, how could I not know you as the leader of the 12 fixers of Charo's office? A famous office, and the color fixer who are Black Silence. I just didn't expect you to be the same here. In fact, there is one thing. Black Silence is my dead wife, Angelica. Although I acted as Black Silence later, I did a lot of things, so, I did not and could not get the official certification of one association. Dead? What? It's mean... Right. In my timeline, your wife Angelica is not dead. You have a son. And you are also officially rated as Black Silence by the One Association. I don't know what happened to you on this timeline, so the cognition is a little different. After White Night and Black Day, the emergence of a distortion called the Pianist not only killed that 300,000 civilians and many fixers, including as association called up Black Silence, but has been pregnant my wife. I'm sorry. I know that's just a translation thing, but Black Silence, but has been pregnant by a wife. That I know that's just a translation issue, but that sentence reminds me so much of that one Binding of Isaac meme where the guy was like, I will become back my money. Whew, had a sudden coughing fit, excuse me. However, I was far away to help my friend deal with another mission, so when I got the news, it was too late. On my side, your wife was also called up when the pianist appeared, but your 10 former colleagues, that is, the 10 fixers of the former Charles office responded to the call-up of the association on behalf of Angelica at the request of Estolpo, and succeeded until you and Oliver arrived. By the way, your son, Orlando, now the strongest newcomer in my office, is now. However, since childhood, there have been a lot of uncles and aunts who are grade 1 fixers, and the color fixer who are his father's master, and his mother's brother. It is not surprising that he have reached grade 3 at a young age. Roland. If it was me, I would only curse the world while jealous of me. But now, I can only rest assured, and I wish I will not repeat the same mistakes. Here you are. I left your son at the office when I came, and he asked me to take it, as if he were here. I think he'd be happy to give it to you. Thanks. So, what happened? Is this why the library was shocked just now? How to say? Maybe it mean that I have invited the me of the parallel world with my book. Hello, madam. I'm Daniel, the color fixer at Indigo Mountain. If I guess correctly, you must be Angela, the AI assistant of Frontal Lobotomy Corporation, the library director of this world. You made a good guess. May I ask what you're doing here? Well, I came to investigate because I saw a book with my name on it. Now that I know so much, books are unnecessary. May I go back, please? Oh, no. I, kind of forgot to mention that the rule of the library is you can't leave without leaving a book. Called leaving a book is to die fighting in the library. What is to be done? Don't worry. Why do you think I didn't come at the first shock? I can now extract the books while keeping the guests alive. Of course, they still need to die. I'll leave it to you to experience this, Cheesed or Daniel. It's better to follow orders than to be respectful, Miss Angela. Let's start. God dang, I don't know what it is about his voice, but man, it's making me cough. 900 health? Well, do we have the floor for it? Well, hey, since it is Angela who said that he has to follow the rules, I guess having Angela here makes a lot of sense, huh? So, I'm gonna say it I'm gonna say it how it is. The translation is a bit rough. It's a little shaky, but it is understandable. And this is supposed to be like a parallel timeline sort of deal, very similar to the White Silence reception that we did some time ago. I just happened to choose the absolute wrong voice for Cheese when I first started playing Lobotomy Corporation, not knowing that it would come up so often. So, we're up against the Indigo Mountain. Endured, normal to everything else. Gratuitous trust. gain 1 protection and stagger protection from every surviving ally. Then, gain 1 strength and endurance from every dead ally. Oh, that is a beautiful cheese passive. Social is war. Restore 1 light or draw 1 page for a random ally when using the page. 2 times percents. What page? Just any page? Because if it's any page, that's insane. Someone who deserves to die for him. When HP is below 700 for the first time, if there are still allies surviving, self cannot act and be selected. If all allies die in battle, recover all stagger resistance, gain 4 additional speed dice, restore additional light, and draw additional pages each scene. Indigo Mountain. Self and all allies' dice, max, and min roll increase by +1. When the emotion level reaches level 4, increase the power of all dice by +1 and gain the trust worthy of trust into the ego deck. If there are no ally killed in battle, you will gain 1 strength and endurance each scene, and if there are ally killed in battle, they will disappear. Draw 2 extra pages when opening the act. And Daniel. When HP is lower than 700 for the first time, this scene is immune to all incoming damage. Okay. Apparently Cheesed is absolutely ripped. Radiant. On use, restore 1 light. Social talent. On use, restore 3 light and draw 1 page. Oh yeah, that's gonna be in every deck. Muscle memory. On use, gain 1 haste next scene. If speed is 7 or higher, all dice on this page gain +1 power. On hit, draw 1 page. Team integration. Combat start, give 1 strength to 2 other allies. On hit, gain 1 protection next scene. Return trust. On use, all allies gain 2 protection next scene. And on hit, recover 5 stagger resist. Enjoy coffee. On use, draw 2 pages. On Clash Win, restore 1 light. All out. On use, draw 1 page. Social is war. On use, all allies draw 1 page. And on hit, inflict 3 bleed and 2 paralysis next scene. And those who are faithful and trustworthy. Mass summonation 25 to 30. Then he has his buddies, 150 stagger resist. 150 health, and 50 stagger resist. Endured normal, normal, endured normal, normal. Coffee enthusiast. Put 1 coffee equipment page into ego deck in each scene. Use different coffees to gain different effects. It's trigram, except it's coffee. That's fun. Yep. And that's it. Triple Radiant, everybody is a Cheesed fan. Unite like Mountain. Give 1 protection to 2 random allies. Full power fight. On use, draw 1 page, and on hit, inflict 2 fragile next scene. Double enjoy coffee, and gratuitous trust. Combat start, give 1 strength to 2 other allies. On defense, recover 2 HP. Well then, shall we begin? The floor of Cheesed Angela versus the floor of the Indigo Mountain begins now. We, of course, are a very united front. Okay, Unity Happiness coming down. Unfortunately, the first and third dice do not matter. Unity Love does get a little bit of value. Unity Intercede manages to get 1 in return. Counter dice, unfortunately, being quite stopped. Unity Highlander coming down. Unfortunately, not doing a whole lot, but we do get a little bit of smoke generation. Zelkova and all of our counter dice doing some pretty good value. Unfortunately, we do take a little bit of one-sided damage. Hadaclair getting stopped at every turn, but a united march is still not quite enough. It turns out that the Indigo Mountain also has a floor of pure, unadulterated trust and unity. Question is, which of the teams works together better? Alright, this is what we've trained for. This is what we stand united for. Bring them down! Gun. always quite effective. Unity Bolster means all of us have an additional +1 power. Smoke Generation does, unfortunately, not get through. Unity Expectation getting us quite a bit of extra stats. Unity Fearlessness giving us a little bit of flat healing. Unity Regenerate giving us a little bit of additional regen over time. Gratuitous Trust hitting Grapes on Vine for quite a bit of damage. Mook Workshop taking out that picture of Dad Bod Cheesed. Unite the Mountain, also doing quite a bit of damage to poor Grapes. Unity Guard, getting double guard effect from Unity Justice. Then, United March, just so we get a little bit of light and draw. We also get a stagger, question mark? Yeah, I think it's gleaning time, and I think we do it on Grapes. Where do I recognize this music? I don't know. Ivan! Go. And Cozy, initiate the hope of fiction. Go. Ferocious blades coming and killing. 38 damage being done. Havoc Logic coming down, dealing quite a bit of damage, plus the extra attacks from all of our other Unity pages. Unit Strike getting 3 attacks, despite only being a 1 dice page. Social is War doing quite a bit of damage to us, and all that fragile certainly not helping our cause. But that's okay. Unity Intercede coming down from Grapes. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work out, and Grapes goes down. Oof. Well, that certainly does weaken our forces a little bit, but that's okay. We still have quite a bit of power left with us. Unity Fiction and Unity Hope have already been used, so we do get a full hand refresh. Plus, we've taken out 2 other people in exchange for only 1 of our own. Power of the Past does seem like a relatively good choice, but no, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it on Bang Bang. Then we go for the Homing Instinct. That way we're able to get a little bit of AoE value. Hit him hard. Dropping a house usually works. The Boys coming down for a stagger, followed by Zelkova, which gets us yet another Unity Bolster, getting so much extra value because of the extra page cost. A-okay with me. Unity Trust, but the Enjoy Coffee does get a nice retaliation effect against us. Unity Expectation coming down, followed by Hadeclair. Unity Intercede, so we all get a little bit of cost reduction, and that is 1 more of Daniel's followers slain. Only a bit left to go now. So, how are we gonna do this? Ooh, that gonna hurt. Let's honestly just go for Ferocious Blades and hope for the best. Then, we're gonna go for Wheels Artisanry. I'm going to go for Crystal Havoc, because that should be a kill. And then I'm also going to go for Ranga Smithing, just in case. Let's go for Unity Rationality. Then I'm going to go for Unity Intercede, and then we are just going to hold. Unity Courage has a chance to win, so let's go for that. United March, so we get a little bit of our stats back, and then we're already using Unity Intercede, so why not? We'll go for Unity Hope to cleanse any sort of debuff. Okay, he just poured a giant mug of coffee on us. Ferocious Blades. Strike. Now remember, once he hits 700 health, he is no longer going to be taking any damage in the next scene. So, next scene, he is immune to everything. Actually, no, he's immune right now. Fair enough. interestingly, he did not get what I would have expected, which of course is shimmering. I'm okay with that though. So right now we kind of just have to endure, because there isn't really a whole lot to be done at the moment. So we're just gonna clash with what we need to clash with. I'm gonna go Guidance to the Gears just so our counter dice might be enough to keep us afloat. Pack Onslaught, I don't think it's ever gonna work, so let's go for Continuous Battle to get stats while we can, and then we'll go Pack Onslaught, and then we'll just eat the stagger, and unfortunately there isn't a whole lot to be done about it. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, we do take a decent amount of damage. Zelkova counter does end up reducing quite a bit of our damage. We get through that counter dice. Continuous Battle also does manage to get through Pack Onslaught, so we all get a little bit of extra draw, plus all of the smoke. Ooh, unfortunately, Bong Bong goes down. But we can actually start doing damage this time, so a road walked together with none other than Ivanko. And we also take the False Throne. Okie dokie. We need to use one more page, and then we can go absolute sicko mode, as it were. I'm gonna go for False Throne right now. And then I'm also gonna go for Homing Instinct. Then, let's go for Unity Happiness. That actually has a really good chance. We will go for... Yeah, we'll go for Unity Bolster right here. That should work out just fine. Unity Fiction, I don't think is worth using right here. So, we will go for Justice... United March to get a little bit of our light back, and then we're also going to go for Unity Sprint as a little bit of a way to just try and keep ourselves alive, and then we also get full Unity effects. So, here we go. The False Throne! Everyone shall return for one turn only. Bink! Okay. We only have 500 health to get through. This won't even be that bad. Unfortunately for us, Daniel appears to be able to deflect bullets, which, you know, certainly a little bit of a problem. Unity Happiness giving us a little bit of light. Unity Bolster bolstering up everything that we can do. Unity Intercede, once again, just so we get a little bit of stats back, and we do also recycle one of those pages. Unfortunately, Cozy does end up going down. Let's hope that Cozy is one of the people who gets revived, because if he's not, then we're in big trouble. Never mind, he just killed everyone. Wow, okay. I was not expecting that level of damage. Well, you two do whatever you can do. And, yeah, just hope that it's enough. Maybe we'll dish out 400 damage. Nope. Oh, this is gonna take me a long time, isn't it? This reception is a lot harder than I was giving it credit for, isn't it? Wait, isn't he supposed to be immune this turn? Oh my god, we're getting so much unexpected damage. I thought he was immune. Wait a minute, he should be immune. This is only his first turn after being... Oh my god, we just flat killed him? What the... I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be immune there. I had a whole plan... And we kind of just absolutely annihilated him. What? Okay, so I was planning just to get a bunch of resources back in that final turn and then go absolutely all in. And we kind of just killed him. I could have sworn that he had an immunity turn, but either we passed it without realizing it, or we did so much damage that we bypassed the immunity. I'm not sure. Either way, we won.
This feeling, it was as if I really felt death.
But it turns out I didn't miscalculate.
I've been hearing the noise from you since the beginning. I just didn't come here for coffee. What's the noise? What? Why are there two of you, blue hair? Angela, did you do this?
Well, I don't fully understand what's going on, but that was a test of my new abilities.
So what? Is it possible that my mimicry has become a spirit? Hey, both of you, who's the real cheese? If you don't tell me honestly, I will kill you all. Anyway, the real one can revive in the library.
Golly, it's so good to see you again.
My name is Gabura now, so you're the fake?
This trip has been worth it. Miss Gabura, it would be worth it to be hacked to death if I could have one more look at your old self.
What the... What kind of bull are you talking about? I think you want to Huh?
Thanks.
What? Angela?
The good time is short, but it is time for me to leave.
Hey, please give this letter to me and my wife over there. I just wrote it in a hurry when you were fighting. Please?
If the library over there invites you, please tell that world's me to make the right choice.
Okay, I see.
Wait! Huh? Remember to stay away from the Arbiter. And I wish you peace.
It's so nice to have your blessing. So, just use this invitation to leave, right? Goodbye, everybody. Callie?
Huh?
I love you.
What?
And he's gone.
This guy just said...
That guy, he's got a lot of power. Let me try it. With this power, I can do more things.
What do you want to do?
I'll show you how to imitate him.
Roland, I have to go back to the general floor. You can meet me later.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Watch it, Gabura. I'm starting to imitate. Gabura, I love you. Yeah, something seems to be ringing. Jeez, run! Go to the general floor with me! Angela closes the door so she can't get on!
And then they all died. Meme included. Okay. Sure. But of course, we're not quite done yet. Still 3 more receptions to go.
I didn't expect that the invitation letter to the library could also invite people from the parallel world.
Although this is beyond my expectation, the power of the library does have the ability to do so. However, although Daniel is not malicious to us this time, it is not guaranteed that all the guests from the parallel world are like this. You'd better do as little as possible in the future. In addition, I will try to control the library again. Don't disturb me during this period.
Yes, yes, I will follow your instructions. Well, Angela's gone. And this, Book of Indigo Mountain I borrowed from Cheesed. I have a book. I have an invitation. I can't wait to see who's coming this time. That's all, little Orlando.
It's already off. Ugh. I've already ruined his voice.
I gave your necklace to your father over there.
It turns out that the father of another world is working in the library. What else is there, boss? Tell me more.
It's late today. Let's talk it over tomorrow. Take a good rest first. Our little Orlando is the most obedient, isn't it?
All right, I'll follow your orders. The boss is gone. And then this is the invitation that just popped up in my pocket. Oh, just sign and I'll be there. Hey, let's go! Arrive at the library in the parallel world. Oh, how beautiful the library is.
Let me see who's here. What the? You were...
What the? Dad, why were you here?
How could this... Hey,
No. The boss told me that there's also a father here, which should be the father here. Hey, what happened to the background? Huh?
hey. No way.
Huh? What's wrong? What's up?
Nothing. I will not be immersed in the past sorrow. This is a moment to see son. I should be happy.
Although you're not my real father, you look exactly like father. Just call you dad like that.
It all depends on you.
So, Dad, can you tell me your story?
All right.
In other words, Mother here has not survived the pianist incident.
Yeah.
What? You can't just have him go, yeah.
I'd already brought a lot of things for you, but unfortunately they changed after that day. I became the Black Silence with revenge in my eyes and made a scene in the city. As soon as I heard about the suspicious experiment, I rushed to find. Even I killed half of the southern medias. Then I was sent to this library by Purple Tear. After many experiences, I realized that my real target should be this unreasonable city, so now I'm wholeheartedly assisting the director Angela. If I were past me, I would be jealous and distorted if I saw you.
Dad.
Huh? Hug.
Although I don't know what to say, but you have so much on your back, I can only give you a hug.
And stab this knife in it. Yeah.
Dad, I heard I have to leave a book here to leave.
Wait, kid, I'll talk to the director.
That's okay. I haven't practiced with my father for a long time. Although you are the father here, you should have the same strength. Can you promise me one condition?
What conditions? Anything I can promise.
I really, really want to play Durandal, but my father won't play for me. I played with all the other weapons. If I can win, Dad, can you lend me Durandal for a while? Just a while.
In her heart, my silly child. Have you ever thought about how his father would fight without Durandal? Okay, you should go all out to show me what my son should have.
Yeah, let's get started, Dad.
Oh, it's a forced 1v1. I was gonna do a 1v1. Oh my god. Yeah. Young and promising. By the way, normal, only exact same stats as Roland, basically. Young and promising. When the emotion level reaches above level 1, increase the power of all dice by 1. Lack of skill. All dice on every third combat page used gain +1 power. Roland's power of all dice minus 99. When clashing with Orlando, Roland gains 100 protection and stagger protection each scene. Double Uncle's Care. Uncle Astolpo's fighting posture is so elegant. On use, restore 1 light and discard a random page. Draw 2 pages at the start of the next scene. Idol's posture. I heard from my father that Red Mist was so handsome. She is pretty handsome. On use, restore 3 light and draw 1 page. On hit, gain 2 strength next scene. Double Uncle's training. Uncle Oliver's training is really strict. On use, gain 1 endurance next scene. On Clash Win, boost the max roll of the next die by +2. And then do it again. Double Dad's posture. I'm faster than my father, lol. Or, like a certain TV show would say, laugh out loud. I know that's what it stands for, but still. On use, draw 1 page and gain 1 haste next scene. On counter, on Clash Win, gain 1 emotion point. Mom's strength. How can Mom swing such a heavy sword with 1 hand? On use, draw 1 page. On Clash Win, destroy the opponent's next die. And show hand. Single use, 99 to 99. No one can hold this. Small gift. A weak 1 cost combat page. Enemies prioritize using it over other pages. I don't know what that means, but okay. Okay. Well, you are, in fact, immediately showing your hand, and I can't do any damage to you, so, guess I'll die. Never mind, it did 0 damage. I see. I need to just do a whole lot of one-sided attacks. Okay, I gotcha. I am understanding. You're my son! Use this page to finish Orlando. You can decide when to finish. You can get the book of Orlando Easter eggs if you reach certain conditions, found through careful observation. Dice on this page and the page clashing with it are unaffected by power gain or loss. On hit, deal 88 damage. You die. The father bullied me too, sad face. But side quest 1, father and son. Well, I don't know what sort of... Oh, you know what? I bet you get special pages depending on which page you clash to finish the fight again. Since it was like, Gabura, Angelica, Roland. Okay, I imagine that's how you get the Easter egg pages. I still can't beat father. Father? You've done a great job. After all, your father, me, is Black Silence, so easily defeated by you. I'll be ashamed to face others. But, I just wanna play Durandal. Don't cry. I'll give you to play. Really? There's no doubt about it. Here, take it and play it. Just give it back to me before you go. Thank you, Dad. Huh? Dad, who's the beautiful sister behind you? What? Behind me? Beautiful sister? What are you talking about? Roll. Lend? Oh, I see. She's talking through gritted teeth. I thought I told you not to invite people over here without permission. Ah! Angela! When did you come? There wasn't your signature snap when you showed up. Now I'm asking you a question. I was wrong! Dear director, give me a break. So you are Miss Director Angela, as my boss said. Hello, Miss Director. My name is Orlando. I'm the son of the father over there.
little Orlando is really sensible. Go and play. Your father and I have some personal matters to deal with. You can stroll around by yourself. You can also go upstairs and play with your brothers and sisters.
Roland?
Why are you hiding behind your son? You have to explain it to me.
Dad, this sister's so beautiful, and her name is very similar to my mother. Do you like her? I remember the only time that you were scared like this when you were facing Mom. Well, I'm decided. I'll tell my mother that Father has changed his mind. Ha ha!
You! Don't talk nonsense!
Let's go! Play! Durandal, how beautiful!
Okay. It's really a bad day.
Although I can understand your curiosity, what if you really invite dangerous guys?
Yes, I was wrong.
Fortunately, it was your son who came here. I don't think you were serious when you fought with him.
Although he's not my own son, I don't want to be cruel when I see his appearance.
What's the difference between him and young you?
When I was young, I couldn't afford to buy so many high-level workshop equipment. Before I met my wife, I relied on Durandal to make money. After meeting Angelica, I used her these high-level products. However, if you insist, my Durandal is not an ordinary weapon. It takes strength to use weapons normally, but when I use Durandal to fight, I get stronger and stronger. Haha, that's a combat passive. On the contrary to me, the boy played with other advanced workshop equipment when he was young, so he was very greedy for my Durandal.
Alas, I didn't get angry when I saw you two having a good time. But this time, it must be made clear that without my permission, you can't invite guests from the parallel world again.
Got it.
Got it. It sounds good. The next step is to put the Book of Orlando into the invitation without my permission, right?
How'd you know?
Alas, just think about it. Is it really enough to see the sun? Who do you really want to see? Can't I guess? If the invitation is based on what you want, the Book of Orlando must invite.
Stop! I see. I'll give you the invitation and the book right now. Alas, although I should have let go of all this, after knowing that there's still such a possibility, especially after seeing the sun, I still feel the fire in my heart will be rekindled. However, since everything has been said to this extent, I won't force it. After all, even if she is really invited, and will not stay, maybe it'll be more sad then.
Well, I'm not such a cold person.
You're not?
If it can satisfy you, I won't oppose it. But my concern is not groundless.
I have an idea. I asked you a long time ago, why didn't you make a trap room to pit the guests into books? You said that only by fighting to improve their emotions can we get more and better books, but now we don't need that method, do we? Now you have no demand for new books, and your control of the library can even make the gayists feign death. So, we can make a trap room first, and if we really invite dangerous guests, you can lead them to the trap room to do it. If we fail, we can also just ask Miss Gabura to greet them.
What you said seems reasonable.
Does it?
Let me prepare the trap room first. Besides, the first 2 times you invited is behind me, and I don't know who you will invite. But in theory, you should be able to see what happened there through the invitation. So I'll try this time to see if I can see the situation on the other side. If I find a danger, I can also deal with it.
Thanks.
Well, if I encounter danger this time, I will directly pull the guests into the trap room. Although the books are gone, at least they will not endanger the library. In addition, I already told Gabura to get ready, and if there is an accident, she will do it.
You're still invincible in the library, you know. Okay, I'm gonna start putting books.
Go on.
At the gate of the tavern, screw a tillier.
Parallel world black silence.
I had a good old drink today.
You've had too much to drink today. I'm afraid you'll be scolded again.
What am I afraid of? That old lady, what could she do to me? She dares to scold me, believe it or not, I will.
Will what?
Kneel on wheel industry all night.
You are so brave in front of me. If Angelica hears this, I can imagine how your face will be beaten. I see. I'm going to tell Angelica that you are willing to kneel on wheel industry all night tonight.
No. Gaia, I'm wrong. My brother, don't hurt me. Oh, boy.
So, next time we drink together, you'll pay for it.
All right, that's all. Don't tell Angelica what you said just now.
I really admire your relationship with your wife.
Speaking of this, I still want to thank you. If it were not for you, Angelica and Orlando would not exist now, and I don't know what I'd become.
It's no use talking to me. When the incident happened, we were fighting with the monster. I didn't know that there was a pianist coming out of your home colleague. You should thank your colleagues and Astolpo for this.
In other words, your entrustment is also very important. If we succeed, I will have the opportunity to get the qualification to live in the nest. You can still remember me for such a good entrustment.
You're clamoring to live in the nest every day. Now I have the chance, so I will bring you here to try. Just don't you give it to others in the end. After all, the pianists are more exaggerated. It is also the first time that I met 12 of us, especially after you were promoted to the color. So we fought very hard together.
Yeah, now I think about it, even if Angelica was not pregnant with little Orlando and fought against that kind of monster, but, you know, it's sad that the people who took over our task did not get residency qualifications, so we didn't lose anything.
Really? How can I remember that you took out all the money you bought for the house in the nest? To have a party that day. That guy, Namo, came up and took half of the money. You heard that Astolpo knelt down for you to beg everyone without saying a word. You changed his clothes with strong protection ability and moon feldspar. In a word, you were very happy that day. The next day you hugged me in the tavern and cried about the loss of your possessions. It is not like you are no loss.
What the heck do I make friends with? Alas, I don't have time to say this. You can go back to rest early, and I should go back too. If I go back later, I will kneel down all night.
Okay, let's get together next time. Bye.
Woo-wee! Almost home. Let me find the key. Hang on, I know. There we go. Let me find the key, huh? What's this? Invitation to the library. If you win, you can take books away. If you lose, you become a library collection. As to say, if you die, you become a book. Alas, for all traps play so hard now. Afraid I can't take the book even if I win. Oh, maybe it'll be fixed tomorrow. Then we can be defeated and win the win. Well, let me see what some lucky guy has been turning into a book. And let me give him a moment of silence and go ahead his invitation. Book of Orlando? Come on, don't scare me. I've drunk a lot of wine. Is it true that this thing made me put it on without it knowing it? Oh, man, I gotta go back and have a look.
Orlando, son! Are you there?
Oh my god, I think I've chosen the best voice. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is the best voice I've ever done. Woo! Yeah.
Okay.
Are you making... Are you... What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh my goodness. I know, once again, that it's a translation thing. But when she says, are you making noisy at night? There's only one way I can picture her saying that. And that is her absolutely baby talking Roland. Like, I cannot see this line without... You know how people have, like, their goo goo gaga voices with, like, animals and babies and stuff? She has to be doing one of those voices. There's no way she's not. And I'm not going to do her entire voice like this, but... Are you making noisy at night? You still have the face to go home. You know, like, you know what I mean? Dude, you can't unhear it now. You look at this line, you feel the same way. I'm all but sure of it.
Didn't Orlando come back?
Oh, drink too much. Don't you know Orlando sleeps in the office these days? I think you just need to be beaten.
Oh, come to coffee office with me. See if our son's still there.
Ugh, what's the matter? Are you so worried? What happened to our son?
Look at this.
What is this? Library invitation? It says Orlando's book? Our son has become a book?
That's why I'm worried.
Let's go to the office.
I'm back! Durandal is so funny. I feel stronger and stronger. Super cool. No wonder Dad won't give me this to play. It's so stingy. I have a good...
Yeah, I can't keep up all these voices. These are a little too memey for me, I think.
It's so stingy to have such a good thing. He's not as good as the father over there.
Oof, don't say that.
Anyway, seems that it's late this night, and Boss should have gone to sleep. I haven't told him this, Tim.
Haven't told me this time?
Ah! Boss, why haven't you slept yet?
I dreamed of a new coffee recipe in the middle of the night, and I planned to get up and try it, but I found you were gone. I guess you were invited by the library, too.
There's a book of you. I can't help but going there to cheek it.
Sure enough. So, what did you do there?
I met the father over there and fought with him, but... although I was beaten badly, but... I played Durandal. Yeah, the father there is 10,000 times better than here.
Orlando, are you still there?
Oh! Dad and Mom, why are you here?
I said our son should be fine. You guys just want to make excuses for coming home late, huh? Be honest and go home. Kneel on Wheel Industry 3 nights. 3 nights!
But this is really scary. Huh? Isn't this the invitation from the library? Oh, I know what this thing is. Because I've been there once, and I'm going to talk to you about it tomorrow. So you met a me over there, and you asked you to give me this letter, right? Yep. He told me before I left. See the black silence over there? No, I remember he said that Angelica was the black silence over there.
I'm the Black Silence. That's amazing. If I have the chance, I must fight with the me over there and learn more. Maybe I can put Roland's color out.
Maybe there will be a chance?
So, you don't care about this invitation? My son's book affect him?
If you still worry about it, how about going to have a look with me?
Hey, boss, are you going over there again?
I still have something to do, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go again.
Well, since you promised we'd be fine, I better go on when you're going over there. If I can get this book back, I may be better than putting it in there.
I'm going together.
Why, Princess, please stay here. What if there's danger?
Ugh, it's so boring to stay here. It's better to see who you are in the parallel world.
I also suggest, Angelica, you not to go.
Why?
Um,
What? After you two finish saying, I want to go there more.
Don't.
It was so decided. Here we go.
it's better for Orlando to look at the office. We can sign here. I feel it's inappropriate to tell the truth now. I hope Mr. Roland over there can understand.
She's coming too. Roland, you...
It doesn't matter. Please do me a favor, Angela. Let me go to the reception this time. If I have a problem, please use your ability to control me. What?
Okay. If anything goes wrong, I'll go there.
This is about to get real confusing. Let's split up here, and someone will receive you later. I'm going up first.
Okay, then we'll wait here.
The environment here has a literary atmosphere.
After all, it's called library, and the atmosphere should still be there. But if these books are really people who are killed, it's still something terrible. Oh, it seems our receptionist is coming here too. According to Daniel, she'll be a library director named Angelica.
It's very similar to my name. It should be beautiful.
No matter how beautiful it is, definitely not as beautiful as you. You know what I'm saying? What's the matter? Why are the footsteps so fast? She need to be so anxious to meet us? Who is it? Ah!
He is...
Take that. Take this and that. Rah. Don't you try to say moves again? Well, what's coming to meet us? Stacking us around saying anything?
I'm sorry, because I'm very angry when I see you.
Angelica, back here. Do not hurt you.
Okay.
So, all right. I'm gonna be honest. I know I've been doing the goofy voice for a little bit, but I gotta be honest. The translation is really taking me out of it. It's like I understand what's going on, but I'm gonna be honest. The story's not. It's not there. This is a fan beach episode and a half. Yeah, I'm just so not invested in this particular reception story. I am so taken out of it. It's kind of crazy. I think you can tell, because normally I don't do goofy voices quite this often. That's... I feel as though part of the reason is because of the translation. It's not perfect. Like I mentioned, it is... I can understand what's going on, but it is very far from perfect. I'm almost certain that in the... whatever language this is originally, probably significantly better story. But as it stands right here, I am just not invested at all. Take this! Can't you go in and fight? It's really annoying. So basically they're play fighting with each other. Angela's trying to calm down Roland by turning him into a bird. Ha 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 ha. XD. Right. So, the Rolands have been turned into a bird. Angelica's very happy about it. She thinks it's hilarious. They want to discuss, but they want to play fight. Other Roland doesn't really want to, so now we're going to do a best of 3. They're betting. He's betting his weapon, and he wants the necklace back. Yeah, so basically they're betting about, like, hey, I'll get my sword back, but you got to give me the necklace back. Yeah, what is this passive? Who will be the cuckolded? In order to fight for Angelica, the battle between the two became increasingly fierce. Use Roland for reception and suggest you using necklace. Okay. 700 health, 350 stagger resist, ineffective, endured, everything else, speed 3, 12 fixers, and the Black Silence. Zelkova Workshop. The cost of this page cannot be changed on use, draw 1 page. Renga. Cost of this page cannot be changed on hit, inflict 2 bleed, next scene. Cannot be changed. Restore 3 light, draw 1 page, gain 5 stagger resist on hit. Alias Workshop. Reduce the power of all targets, dice by 2. Also inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Mook Workshop. On use, restore 3 light, draw 1 page, on hit, deal 5 damage to target. Ulterior Logic. Durandal. On hit, gain 1 strength, next scene, up to twice, Crystal Ulterior, draw 1 page. And Wheels Industry. Destroy the opponent's next die. That is certainly a face. Well, let us begin for the battle of cucking oneself, I guess. Also, we do get extra health for this reception, so that is quite nice. Our Renga Workshop, unfortunately, does not get a whole lot of value. I'm gonna go for Pale Hands, because why not? Inflicting Sinking is something that's becoming increasingly more obvious. What? Huh? Do we have a new passive that I'm unaware of? No. Why am I gaining 9 strength and 9 endurance? Huh? Okay, that's new. Well, next turn, we're gonna go for Mook Workshop, just to get a lot of our light back. For the moment, Wheels Industry does keep us relatively safe. We do take a bunch of one-sided damage, but that's fine. Well, I'm gonna go for Performance, because hey, why not? More damage is always a good thing. He suddenly has 12 strength? Okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, time to go for Mook Workshop. Then we're just gonna go for Alias, try and reduce a bit of that damage. Unfortunately, we do not stop a lot of the attacks coming through. Our counter dice does get squished right where it is. I'm gonna go for Musical Notes, just so we get a lot more damage. Beautiful tones, so we can do a huge AoE if need be. Durandal has a chance to give us some extra strength. We're also gaining 21 strength next scene. So that's pretty good. 21 strength. Definitely can't find it in me to complain about that one. I'm gonna go for a one-sided attack here, then go for Durandal once again, so we get a little bit of extra strength. Ulterior Logic. The dice rolls are absolutely insanely high. The highest I've ever seen. Our counter dice is completely thwarted where it stands. And we are unable to get through his dice. I'm going to go ahead and go for Guilt. That way we can reflect a little bit of stagger damage. Then I'm going to go for Risk Cutter just so we can purge that insane amount of strength that he currently has. Our best chance is to go against this one. And we technically can go for Furioso right now, so I actually think I'm going to. We're going to go ahead and try and do a bit of damage there. I'm going to go for Ranga Workshop, and then we'll also go for Zelkova. This gets rid of strength, right? Yeah, it does. All right. 46, we hit. His strength is gone. Yeah, that means we win these clashes by a devastatingly high amount, and because we do have a bunch of regen passives, that is also going to help us out. We are now officially winning the race with Furioso. Hitting him hard. 22 damage. Yeah, why not? Time to turn into a piano. I'm also gonna go for... Frost Splinter, I guess. Nothing else looks too terribly enticing right now. He is up to 25 strength, and we only have 21. Luckily for us, he does not have Shimmering. So, Wheels, easy counter. Mook. Then we go Durandal, and that's it. Durandal does get through. A little bit of extra strength for us next turn. Mook Workshop getting through, dealing quite a bit of damage. Wheels Workshop also reducing the amount of damage that we take. Our counter dice hit him extraordinarily hard, almost getting us a stagger just straight out. And yeah, I gotta tell you, Pale Hands has been doing some serious work. Now, I think it's time to go for Sinking Melody. That should work just fine. And then we'll go for Mook Workshop because you are guaranteed going to be staggered, so good enough for me. Farewell. 62 damage, and now you die. I'm not convinced. Obviously, we're the same. Skill's the same, but it doesn't mean I can't use powers of abnormalities. Well, don't be ashamed. If you lose, you lose. Well, I can't afford to lose. Oh, man, my wife. She's been stolen. Oh, no. But then our Roland is like, oh, well, you know, I'm not actually going to take your wife. Mine's dead, though, Lamau. And so, you know, enemy Roland is like, oh, well, I still have a wife. Hey, man, I feel bad for you. Hey, why's Callie here anyway? I don't know. Oh, you my sister now? Oh, that's crazy. Well, you know, there's a whole bunch of just shenanigans going on, and it's kind of just crazy. They're talking about revenge. Roland saying, like, yeah, you know, I wanted to kill Angela for a little bit, but just kind of this is this and that's that. And then Angelica's like, well, you know, it is nice seeing you. I'm sorry that all happened. And then they get a little bit of private time. Little smoochy. There you go. She's very happy about the victory. Even though she isn't his wife, she knows that he still cares. So, she gives him a little kissy. It is a sweet message, to be fair. I do like that Angelica gives Roland a moment where she's like, hey, I know I'm not your version of Angelica, but I'll give you a little bit of that warmth and love that your version of me might have given you. That's probably the best part of this entire reception, because the rest of the story is odd. But that part right there, worth it just for that.
Then I'll go upstairs first.
Okay, you go first.
Hello, Daniel. Want some coffee? Good, thank you. What's the matter this time? I don't think it's the highest floor here. I want to go up again. The top floor is general floor, which is Roland and Angela management. And you have seen them. As for the 2 floor between the general floor and mine, I still don't recommend you to go. Really? Why? Maybe... is it life-threatening? That's not true, just... forget it. I should have put it down long ago. Let's go up. Thanks. I can't keep up with both their voices.
It is also an option to come here to have a cup of tea from time to time.
Yes, there is quieter than the little blue-haired gentleman.
You mean cheese from the parallel world? Since the invitation letter can invite guests from the parallel world, it means that the light is still guiding us.
You're right. We just need to continue to wait and see here. While sipping tea, watching, I can't help but think of the old days.
This is the floor of philosophical. Further up are the floor of religious and general. His smell is strong black tea fragrance. God dang it, I'm mixing up their voices so much now. I cannot keep up with both cheeses. I can barely keep up with one. Are these two friends? First meetings. My name is Daniel, and I am the color fixer Indigo Mountain, or cheesed in the parallel world.
Hello, I'm Hakma, patron librarian of religion.
I'm Bina.
How do you do? I can feel that they are emanating a strong aura. Mr. Hakma is an elder, while Miss Bina has a feeling I can't describe. Perhaps it is related to your identity? I met many acquaintances of the Institute here. Although they have changed into the current existence, I can still detect it more or less. In addition to Mr. Roland, the patron librarian at each floor here should be a member of the Institute. But I couldn't figure out which acquaintance you were.
In my first life, my name was Benjamin.
You are Benjamin? I distinctly remember that Benjamin was supposed to be younger. During the period of Lobotomy Corporation, Mr. Benjamin had something difficult to describe. So he became such an image after becoming Hakma.
After hearing that you are reliable as you are here, I would like to thank you for Mr. Ayan there.
The change of his appearance does not change his attachment to Mr. Ayan. I can say only that he is indeed Mr. Benjamin in my impression. So, who was Miss Bina? In my memory, only Mr. Ain and Miss Carmen are related to the Institute, but excluding Mr. Ain, I think Miss Angela is more like Miss Carmen.
That is, you would never put that together.
So, who was Miss Bina?
Kid! Okay. Oh god, I can't do her voice. I'm too giggly.
Go ahead, kid. I don't exist like that anymore. Now, you should have let go of that feeling.
Yes, although I always remember that memory when I see you here, I should try my best to let it go after so many experiences. Fear? Miss Bina's aura is really unusual. Who is she related to the Institute? The research experience of our two worlds is basically the same, but the difference is that you and I play different roles. You protect the Institute as a fixer, and I'm the administrator of the Institute to watch over the entrance and exit of the abnormally getting too tongue-tied. You guessed right. It can't be Mr. Ayan. When Angela is more like Carmen. Again, wouldn't put that together. She really isn't the role that the Institute should have. However, one person on the day when the Institute was destroyed had a connection with the Institute. The Institute destroyed that day? Is she? Yes, she is the person who destroyed the Institute. Head arbiter.
At that time, I was mentioned again. So many memories comes.
No wonder this aura. If it wasn't for the fact that we belong to the same side now, this feeling. The library seems to resonate.
The memories of two blue-haired young men are intertwined. The library feels their strong feelings and will open up the past for them.
This is the day that will never be forgotten. So this is when okay, in his timeline, this is when L Corp got destroyed. Gotcha. You take the W train to see me. Is there something going on in the family?
No, it's about you. You haven't gone to that institute today, have you?
Not yet, but I will. What's wrong? What is going on?
You must not go there. Today, I overheard that there was a arbiter who wanted to clean up the place today. That was the research institute. As soon as I thought of your frequent activities there, I came to see you quickly. Fortunately, you haven't gone yet.
You said Arbiter went to the Research Institute?
Yes, it is said that the Arbiter can easily open up a person with a finger, and even against a color fixer like you, it can take the upper hand and even deal with it easily. If you fight against the head,
His voice started so solid, then I had to do cheese, and then it all just went to heck.
if you fight against the head in order to protect the Institute, not only you may die, but our whole family may be involved.
Yeah, I know. I won't go. You can rest assured. I will not put our family in danger because of my personal feelings.
It would be nice.
We're just doing this voice now.
The Patriarch can allow you to choose your own path, showing that his feelings for you are the deepest. You didn't let the family shame by making it to the highest level fixer business. How would the Patriarch feel if you lost your life over this? But if it's you, I'm sure you can make the right choose. I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, you go back to work. I will do the right thing. I lied to him. When he said that Arbiter could easily win against a color fixer, my mind ran through a million different ways that Callie could die. Even if I would die, make my father shame and implicate my family, I would still choose to go to the Institute. Warp Station is inside the nest, and the Institute is far away from here. If I can't catch up to save them, at least bury them well. It was a day I will never forget.
All right, everyone, let's make the best of today as always.
Open the door.
Who are you, ma'am?
Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however.
What the?
I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in.
How did you get inside? Do I know you?
I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is, well, let's just say I showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman?
Daniel. His name is Daniel.
Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than you merit. I would assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. It's only fair, as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no?
It's easy to point the finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it's like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I had never experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. I'll see you again in Aeon, sir. I come here late. No Callie. There are no familiar faces in these corpses. Bodies were strewn all over the place. This is the terror of the Arbiter. Can't resist. If I were here, could you increase the success rate of resistance slightly? Could I save more people? From that day on, I had a new feeling for you. Carly? I chose to be a fixer, upgrading to the grade color as you all the way.
Oh, is that supposed to be Callie? But it's Carly?
I thought I was finally qualified to express to you, but in the end, I couldn't even fight with you at the last moment. It's really far from enough.
So, can you be our welfare minister?
Don't worry. Your salary and treatment will be equal to the two founders. I promise we won't treat you unfairly.
Angela's look and style. An alternative to Carmen. I still feel like you wouldn't know that. If there's an alternative to Callie in there, can I face her like I always do? No, I can't. Thank you for your kindness, but I don't want to be a minister. Just let me protect your nest as before.
Actually, you don't have to blame yourself. It was impossible to block the Arbiter. To be honest, we didn't expect Callie to be able to do that, but now that we have reached this point, shouldn't we carry on with their efforts?
I didn't see Carly's body that day. Had her rest in peace now. As I expected.
Since you don't want to join our headquarters, guard our nest with the 4th Army of Arcorp. The remuneration and salary are as mentioned before. Is that okay?
As you said. Because you have broken my world.
Cheesed of two worlds. Resonates because of the common memory. Is integrated under the influence of the library.
Without you, I wouldn't have experienced this kind of despair. Without you, I wouldn't have felt so guilty. Most important of all, without you, everyone won't.
Wow, Mina, way to be subtle.
Yeah, I'm the one who crushed you all like bugs. Even Callie was just the one struggling the hardest. You should be glad that you kept your life that day, and didn't die in the Institute like the others.
Mina, you...
Shh.
I see. Psst, literally egging them on.
If I'm with Callie, we can do it.
Yeah, the English translation really hurts this mod, I'm gonna be honest. But either way, Indigo Mountain! 1,500 health, 500 stagger resist, and ineffective to all damage. Radiant! Social talent, muscle memory, team integration, return trust. Enjoy coffee, all out, social is war, and those who are faithful and trustworthy. You have coffee enthusiasts now. Same ending. What has happened must happen again. Using Bina to reception. Self and all ally. Minimum and maximum +5. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Callie in the Dream. 2,000 health. 700 stagger resist. Normal everything endured to both blunt. Mist in dreams. What is Callie like in Daniel's memory? Oh. Mirage Callie. Restore 1 additional light and draw 1 more page each scene. When HP drops to 2,000, that's what it's currently at. Fully recover stagger resist and manifest ego. HP cannot drop below 2,000 before this occurs. Oh, so you just start in Red Mist. Cool. After losing ego manifested status, regain it in 3 turns. If the If the character enters a new act after having manifested ego this reception, manifest it on the second scene. Retaliate the strongest Gabura's prowess. Okay, so we get a nice health buff on Bina. However, everybody just has 1,000,000 strength and endurance. Both we do and they do. Although, oddly enough, it seems like we're the boss fight this time around. We kind of have to play this like a puzzle, because, I don't know if we have enough light and everything to actually manage this. I don't think we can clash with Daniel, because he has 20 strength. Also, +5 minimum and maximum. Huh. Also, yeah, that... And the whole Gabura thing. Huh. Well. Fairy, pillar, chain. Good enough. Oh, yeah, those are some counter dice. This is going very well. Do we get to use Apocalypse Bird? Because if we do, that might be our only shot. We're gonna find out, because we're already taking so much damage that if we get staggered, it's over. That's exactly what we do. To keep the forest peace, Longbird weighed the sins of those who entered the forest, for Longbird's scale was fair and just and could weigh any and all kinds of sins. Well, hey, we got all our light back, so here's what we're gonna do. Sink. Then, we are empowered this scene, so I'm going with Lock to try our absolute best to lock you down. Then I'm going with Chain. Then I'm going to go with the regular Fairy, and then Fairy again. This avoids quite a bit of damage, and ideally it wins quite a bit of clashes. Well, we only won one of the clashes. Also, Gabura does not take any damage because, you know, she can't be reduced below 2,000 health before going into her phase. But at the very least, we do prevent her from using a little bit of her stuff, so that's always nice. Counter dice working extraordinarily well for us, so Cheesed does get locked down, kinda. Big Eyes! Big Bird, with its many eyes, decided to watch over the forest for intruders, for Big Bird's eyes could see very far and see things that we cannot see. Okay, Red Mist has arrived. we're probably going to take a bit of damage here, right? So let's go for Shockwave. That's hitting this one. Apparently I should have been a little bit more careful about that. Let's chain Mr. Cheesed. Then let's pillar Gabura. And then let's try to avoid a little bit of damage. Here we go. Shockwave. Bwow. Bwow. Yippee. 3 strength and 3 protection, 3 stagger protection. Yeah, I know, that does a whole lot for us right about now, but you know what? Every little bit that we can get is what we're gonna take. The amount of fairy that we're applying does help a lot, and our counter dice is also doing quite well, so currently lore accurate Bina, despite everything. Small Beak is the play, but what else do we want? You know what? The Revenge, where after we take damage, we get some extra power. Small Bird decided to punish the creature's wrongdoings with its beak. Justitia will always... No.
Lamp.
Let's just full-blown prevent them from ever winning another clash. I am also going to go for Degraded Seal. That is a guaranteed hit. There is no resisting it. I'm going to go for Pillar. Let's see. We go for Chain. That should work out quite nicely. Then we go for One-Sided Fairy. And... try and avoid a tiny bit of damage. Here we go. Okay, quite a bit of damage. Greater Split Horizontal suddenly being used. I clearly did not see that one coming. We also seem to have some form of lifesteal effect on Bina, which is very, very nice. Pillar coming down, applying quite a bit of fairy, which is a lot of our damage right now. Chain making it so Cheese can do significantly less. Okay, we are going to take a whole lot of damage on Bina this scene, though. That also permanently reduces a couple of her pages. More power against enemies. You know what? That sounds real good right about now. And then I am absolutely doing Justitia. Next emotion.
The bird breaks free.
Well, I guess we're just taking damage, and there's really not a whole lot to be done about that. We are gonna go for... Lock. Then we Chain. We Pillar. We Fairy. And finally...
We sink.
I'm absolutely not using Lamplight, by the way, until I see that they get some extra strength. Because if we use it too soon, it's literally not going to do anything. I would rather use it on time or never. Luckily, our counter dice seems to be working extraordinarily well. The fact that Callie always has more speed than us means that we are going to be getting that extra... wow. That extra power at all times.
And it's time
For the beast! Then, in the middle of all the chaotic cries, someone shouted, "It's a beast! A big scary monster that lives in a black forest!" We could go for Beak. Did you ever want to play as lore-accurate Bina? Because this is it.
So here we go. The beast has come for you.
Ow. Now, hopefully, we can avoid just being completely staggered. The amount of fairy that we're applying is certainly very helpful. Beak also reducing the cost of a few of our pages. Justitia! Bit of flat damage always helps.
The red mist emerges once again.
Well, we don't have any counter dice to be used this time, so you know what? I still don't want to use lamp. Still don't want to do it. I just do not want to do it at all. We're only going to clash. We're only going to clash with the infinite speed pages, I believe. And then everything else is just going to be redirected directly towards Cheesed.
Now, be sealed away once again.
We block?
Not this time.
I also don't know if they're actually being depowered by the beast. I'm gonna need to check on that passive because I don't actually know if it's working. Or maybe it just offsets Cheese's +5 minimum and maximum, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably just offsets that passive. Either way, we are taking quite a bit of damage, but Gabura is taking a whole lot of fairy as well. Okay, I don't know. There's still a chance that we can lose this. But let's see. Unaffected by power gain or loss. Yeah. Yeah, that feels real good right about now. Great Split Vertical is being used. Wow, 7, yeah, 7 for that. We are going to hit Cheesed again with Justitia, then we're going to use Beak once again, and then... Honestly, I'm just going to mass debuff Cheesed. We want to do as much damage to him as possible, because he does get a little bit stronger once Gabura dies. Actually, hang on a minute. What has happened must happen again. Oh, so actually, theoretically, we should be going almost exclusively for Gabura in that case. Fine. I've changed my mind. We're going all but exclusively
For the red mist. Perish.
Oh. There we go. I got it off screen. Little bit of protection for us never hurt. Chain Gabura down. That way she is able to do significantly less. Good thing I didn't full-blown go for Cheese, because I'm pretty sure we would have had to redo the reception. But for the moment,
Gabura is in quite a bit of pain.
we are also holding back Cheese, because when you're unaffected by power gain or loss,
You never stood a chance against me.
okay, but we are still taking damage. That is something to make note of. Though Gabura is extraordinarily in big trouble. So, we're going to go for Sync on Cheesed, then Justitia, Beak, not going to go for Lamp. We'll do one Fairy, then we will go for a Chain, just in case you survive, and then another Fairy. Lay it on! 88 damage. Oh yeah, she's dead.
Judged. And down he goes.
It was like having a bad dream.
The coffee in the cup does not become sweet just because you do not drink it. Only by drinking it or pouring it out can you remove the bitterness from the cup. Maybe you need a cup of coffee to help you organize your feelings. But I'm sorry, I only have black tea here.
I don't need black tea. I may really need something to drink. Black tea is not a bad choose.
Here.
Thanks.
The battle just now. This is Bina, who was skilled in mastering the power of the abnormalities in ego, and also spending 20 turns just trying to whittle down a health bar. On that day, my teacher and I were in the deepest part of the Institute. Except for the fighting and the abnormalities' cries outside. There was only Daniel's desperate words at the end of his life. I couldn't watch the scene of hell in person, but I faced countless abnormalities and rivals of this level. Callie, you did your best.
Your expression tells me that you also remember some past stories. Don't worry. I have already put down that abandoned identity and stood by you. As you can see, I am Bina, not that person. Things are. Men are not.
I understand. Just some useless worry don't pay attention to. I was asleep at the time, but you proved your words to be true.
But what you just said... But what you just looked like and what you said...
As said before, the coffee in the cup does not become sweet just because you do not drink it. It's hard to extinguish your feelings by holding them in your heart all the time. I'm just trying to help you release them. Maybe my poor acting skills made you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry for that.
It was so poor that I'm still scared. I feel like I can't do anything.
Carly was a very good soldier, and I couldn't imagine that she could do that at that time. Everyone has their own limitations in different periods. You, I, and everyone are no exception. Just like now, I didn't expect you to drink anything other than coffee. If you can turn your weakness at that time into your current motivation, maybe you can get closer to her. But what does Gebura think of him? It's interesting.
Thank you for your tea. We leave now.
If you are willing to have another taste of tea, I am always welcome. They're gone.
I have to admit that I didn't even notice your acting skills at the first time. Hi, Angela. I felt a strong fluctuation of power here just now. What happened?
It's just a small matter. We can talk about it while drinking tea.
Come back. I almost thought I couldn't come back. She taught us a lesson, mentally and physically. It's a worthwhile trip, just from the harvest. So you're going back there? No, I haven't been one floor yet. Another floor? There is only half 3 floor on top of me, philosophy, religion, and general work. You've seen their patron librarian. No, it's the floor below you, which is Callie's floor. When I heard her voice for the first time, I lost the courage to go in. Alright, she came up here. This time I want to take that step that I have been unable to take for a long time. The language floor of Gebura, you may not be able to step out after entering. That's why I want you to go with me. Please don't. Titter.
Titter? What does that even mean?
Looks like we're on the same. Are you ready? Well, let's go. Gebura, are you there? Who? She's gonna do it to him. She's gonna do it to him. It's coming. It is so on the way. It's me, Cheesed. I want to see you. Ah, she didn't do it. I think she said who,
And then he responded, I was so expecting her to go, asked you to come here. With how turbulent this entire reception has been, I'm almost surprised she didn't. For such a boring reason, go back and drink your coffee. I want to rest. Well, there's something else. I count 3 seconds. If you don't leave my door, you know what will happen. 1.
Oh, what should I do?
2.
If she really comes out to kill you, I will help you block it. Although it seems impossible to stop it.
3.
She comes!
Oh crap. She comes. I think you are tired of living. Huh? Why are there 2 blue hairs?
Hello, Miss Gabera. I am Daniel.
She's already met you.
Just for the last time.
Wait a moment. Stand here and don't come in until I come out, understand? If you dare to come in before I come out, I promise to cut off your legs.
Yes. You haven't been hacked to death. Although Gabera always gets angry like this, it's also true that she never really cuts me down. It's what she will do.
Come in.
Okay.
Well, you put it on because he wanted to see you in it last time that you saw him? That's sweet, I guess, but...
Also very random. What? This is...
Don't think too much. Just give you a hand. I don't want to be caught unprepared by Angela again.
I came here to apologize for what happened last time. Said a very frivolous remark before leaving.
If you want me to forgive you, you must tell me your story first. Can we do it in a jump cut?
Gabera didn't kill him. Last time I was chased down for 3 floors.
Thank you.
This is my story.
I understand, roughly. You love the I over there, but because I died in the Institute, you can't see her again, let alone further things. When you came here and saw me, you thought of her, so you put forward that strange request and said something thoughtless?
Yes, I'm sorry for my wayward behavior.
You two are really carved in the same mold. To be honest, I didn't know anything at that time. Angela suddenly changed my dress. Oh, I thought it was him that did that. Oh, I thought he literally did that. Okay. And you said strange words to me. My whole mind was confused by you, and I didn't even feel angry before it was too late. So I'll forgive you for this.
Thanks.
Besides, these wounds on your body. Did you fight with Bina?
Yep. I lost miserably.
I said stay away from Arbiter. Even you don't listen to me.
I'm sorry. I was too reckless.
It's not your fault. This is a space to magnify emotions. If you're suddenly told that the murderer is in front of you, it's pretty normal to have such a reaction. In addition, it also shows that your feelings for her are real and profound. This is also the reason why I dress like this. Since you miss her so much and can't see her when you go back, why don't you take a look here? After all, there's no loss for me.
Really, thank you very much.
However, you also understand that I'm not her, after all. Even if the appearance is the same, they're always different places. I'm not a substitute for her, nor can I be her. So I can't accept your words for her.
I see. I am satisfied to see the familiar face again. There is no regret. I think I should go back. In the future, may we meet again?
If you can turn this idea into motivation, you will become stronger. I wish you peace.
Thank you. Decree by destiny.
What? Okay.
Goodbye. He's gone.
That guy is really like you, from appearance to character.
When I was at Mina's floor, I was intertwined with his memory. I can feel that his experience is no less than mine.
You fought Bina too?
At that time, we were united because of emotional resonance. Let me say I have fought.
Are you hurt?
It's mainly because we used his body after fighting and merging, so I didn't suffer a lot of injuries.
That's good.
I never thought Gebura cared so much about me.
Then I won't feel guilty.
Huh? Guilt?
If you're seriously injured, I don't want to cut you. Since you're alright, I have no worries. That guy said that for emotional reasons, so I can forgive him. But you are absolutely intentional. Last time you hid in the general floor and Angela helped you out. Now that you're here, don't try to get out alive.
Daniel, help me!
What? That's so random. What the? What? Bro. Oh my god, this mod is a 10 out of 10. Angels of Ruina, step aside. We got a new contender on the field. Oh my goodness. It's him. It's the one. The only. Guatamuchachin. Or however you... I don't know his name offhand, but I'm pretty sure I got close.
This story is, for the time being, the end. Thank you for your visit. How do you feel about this mod? Sweet or pain?
Pain.
During the production process, I tried my best to make each character no longer out of character. But there still may be some parts of out of character. Please forgive the character fans.
But, okay. My problem isn't that they act out of character. That's whatever. It's a mod. Not many mods have characters be fully in character. It's pretty difficult, I want to say, to perfectly encapsulate a character. My problem was kind of that the story was just so fragmented. Like, it's weird, because it's like, there's some parts that are so solid. They're so good. And then there are some parts that are just all over the place. Like, I know in the base game, there's a mix of, like, the goofiness and the seriousness. And, you know, sometimes they kind of step on each other's toes. And it's, you know, you never really know which one is which until it's, like, in the heat of it. And sometimes there's even that, like, dramatic swap right when you least expect it. And on it, again, this could be a translation thing. I don't know. But there is so many oddities in this mod that it kind of, it's hard to be invested for me. And there is some moments that were so good. I kind of like the fact that Parallel Cheese lost his Callie. He sees Gebura here. You know, he gets emotional. He says some things to Gebura that she doesn't get, because obviously she's not his Gebura. And then there's, like, the parallel between Cheese and Callie and Roland and Angelica. There's parallels there where they see their or how to say this? They see their other dimensions version of their special person who they lost. And they're overwhelmed. They want to see them. They want to say things to them. They're really Oh, I did just about get it right. You know what? I'm proud of that. I just about got it just offhand. But oh my god, it's still going. It's so difficult to become fully invested, because like I said, there are some moments that are so good. Even though I was kind of blitzing through it, I like that Parallel Angelica is really sweet to our Roland. She's like, hey, you know I'm not her, but I hope seeing me and the little kissy kissy is enough to try and set your heart at ease. You know, I'm not yours. I'm not the Angelica you know, but... And it's such a good moment. And I would even debate Callie, or Gabura, same character, but still. Callie, I'm just referring to as Daniel's cheesed. Gabura going out of her way to be Red Mist just to make Daniel happy, because she sees that obviously he's in an emotional place, but she's reminding him in her own way, hey, you know, I'm here to help you out, but I'm not her. It's so good. There's a few really good moments in this mod, but then you have the random Roland on Roland cuckolding scene and passive, and it is completely out of left field. Like, I don't know. And then, man, what a roller coaster this mod is. It's such a weird mixed bag. There is a lot of good in it, but there is some weird stuff in it too. But either way, let's finish the story and then I'll burn the books.
The coffee recipe Daniel told me seems to be...
Your taste in music is rather classy.
in extreme fear.
Okay, it was just a meme. Honestly, I think that's pretty in character for Bina. Just getting a scare. Haven't seen that in a while on this one. Indigo Mountain! It's very similar passives, that's cool. Love from Parallel World. There's Angelica's Necklace. Coffee Office Fixer, we saw what that one is. Orlando, we get to use the sun. Green Hat. Upgrade Roland's Battle Page. Furioso, change to use 9 kinds of pages and put it into the hands. This is only effective for Black Silence. Roland, look at Roland in that world. It's really weak. And Strength of Arbiter. Arbiter of the City. At the start of the scene, draw until 6 pages are in hand. All dice gain power by +2. Gain a counter die. Hit 4 to 8. Upgrade Arbiter's Battle Page. When the emotion level reaches level 4, you can use the ego page of the Arbiter. And this is only effective on Bina. Well, yeah, so closing thoughts. There's a couple really good moments in this mod. I am happy to have played it, but there's some oddities in this mod as well. And I think that's the fairest way to say it. It's got great moments, it's got high highs and low lows. I think that is probably the phrase that I would say, for the most part, explains this mod. And again, this, I'm not saying all this to say you can't have fun in your mod, it has to always be serious, you know. And I'm also not saying that you can't jump tone to tone. I'm just saying how it happened here, and again, could entirely be the English translation's fault. I don't know. I usually go to the fact that English translations are hard, because English is a language that is hard to learn. I mean, I only speak English, and I don't even speak it that well. But yeah, could entirely be the English translation's fault, and maybe that's why some things felt so jarring. But, you know, at the end of the day, is it a big deal? No, it's a mod. It was made out of love for someone who wanted to make a mod about, presumably, their favorite character. And am I really gonna light someone on fire for that? No, of course not. But from a purely mod perspective, high highs, low lows. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will see you
in the next one.
Bye.